Is it? I don't think so. Who are you? What are you doing out here?
Oh, me? Well,
all of you!
Ferns just has her mouth open, drinking the water.
Yeah! Well, I came here. You can ask your assistant. We came here just a little while ago to leave a message with you. We were hoping to have a meeting, actually.
Well, I've been busy. I believe I notified him of that.
Yeah.
And at this point looks past and sees the dark, veiled creature stepping through the shadows and goes, "Ah! What? This place is haunted!" And he just starts backing away, blade in front, like, "Go. You need to go now."
I guess we'll meet later.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, yeah, that works. That's cooler.
You just keep walking forward as he does this?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But I'm not working at him. I'm like, I'm behind the bushes where he is, so he is also just seeing me through bushes.
Eyes are just locked on Laudna, like,
what do you see?
The rain is making my veil wet, so it's like sticking to my skeletal face in a very unnatural way, adding to the ghost-like presence.
I'm gonna cast levitate on Laudna as well.
23. I rolled an 18.
So I see the act, and I cast levitate, and I now put Laudna about just 3 feet in the air.
What do you do to intimidate him beyond just the presence?
Am I not doing it?
I'm just saying, if there's anything more you want to add to it, or is that just it?
I full, haunted house Marisha, just kind of roll my head a little and
throws the saber and just goes running off towards the front of the courtyard.
Oh shit.
Amazing.
We should get out of here.
Let's go.
We dropped this, but...
No, we should save that for later. We'll bring it back.
Chetney, if you're out there, we're gonna leave.
Well, we've lost Chetney.
Or we're also gonna leave.
Shit. Transforming
go,
into that
go.
Fort of Dread gave me a crick in
Drop her down so she can come. I lower her down.
Thank you.
I have to take a percentage off of the deposit amount. I mean, I can't just...
When can we make our requests?
Yeah, we haven't even told you what we want yet.
Oh, I was just basing them off of your general outward personality.
Are you gonna surprise us?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's great.
But
Oh, that's
I
great.
also take requests.
I want a rat puppet. For
Rat
pate.
puppet.
That was a genuine request, yes.
Got it.
For pate?
Like a
So a smaller rat
like
puppet?
Pate will hold the other.
Well, Pate needs a...
He needs a
or a
companion.
So same size as
Pate's all the way down.
Yes,
Oh,
like
okay,
at
okay.
least...
Rat puppet. I wrote down something else, but I think we're talking about the same thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mine started with an F, but go ahead.
May I have a very long pipe?
Oh shit! Like a big long meerschaum pipe, like all ornate and stuff.
No, so I can, put some lavender and little things in there that I can just smoke.
Yeah. Oh, we
pipe,
can get
you know?
down like that. Yeah.
It's really great. It's good for you.
Fern, I didn't know. Long ass pipe. Guess I'm striking out on my own again. Hopefully I see you when the sun comes up. Anything you want to leave me with? Perhaps a kiss for luck?
I lean in.
One on each side.
I thought we were cool! Oh, shit.
Is this dating?
Kind of.
Oh, shit. Do you ever think about death?
My death, or in like the grand scheme of things?
Just in general.
Well, I think everyone does sometimes.
Because Laudna's fucking terrifying.
Oh, I don't know. You sort of get used to it after a while.
Really?
Yeah, it becomes like a... You ever have a friend that tells the same bad joke over and over again?
Oh, a friend.
Oh. A friend? You have a friend, right? Like a group of friends?
I do now.
Oh, yes you do. Yes you do. Yes. Everyone thinks about death, I think, Chetney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Why do you think about death?
No, Laudna's just fucking terrifying.
That was it. That was.
And if that's what death looks like, I don't know. I've got a whole other,
I don't think
perspective.
that's. I don't think that's normal.
Are you sure?
Well, no one's sure what happens after we die, Chetney. Yeah.
Nice night.
It is a nice night, Chetney. Do we talk about anything else?
No, friend.
I'm gonna reach down, and put my hand on his shoulder as we stroll.
I put my tiny, tiny little hand on his.
He pushes the boxes forward. They kind of skim. One of them kind of topples forward a little bit. They're a little, damp.
It's hard to buy presents when I don't know much about you, but, here.
Thank you, pretty.
You did not have to do that.
I know.
Should we open them now?
Okay.
Two of you roll a d6 for me, please.
Rollies.
6.
5.
Okay. So, you open yours. And the first thing you see is what looks to be like an incredible, almost like fractal spiral of tiny little points that spiral within themselves. And you're like, this is an incredible craft of whatever it is. And you reach down and touch it, and it's a little give to it. And you pull it out and realize, oh, it's a cauliflower. It's a very beautiful spiral cauliflower.
This is so wonderful. Pretty?
Well, it wasn't a lot of notice, so I just looked what I could find.
I love it.
You open yours, and you find probably the most perfect artichoke you've ever seen. Well kept, well washed, still a little damp in some places, probably wasn't dried properly, but it looks pretty solid.
Pretty. Just absolutely gorgeous. And I take it and I
know, I'm trying to figure out, do we put it in our, jacket, or do I put it in, maybe our hair?
Maybe
will you put mine in my,
Yes, absolutely. I kind of
Yeah.
just pin it.
Thank you.
And I take mine and I wrap it around my wrist like a corsage.
I'll tie it for
Thank
you.
you so much.
That's lovely.
What did you get?
You open yours, and you pull out what looks like two pumpkins stacked on each other, like small, tiny pumpkins. But you realize that they're actually two pumpkins merged. One grew out of the other, and it has this kind of like double pumpkin appearance to it, an oddity in nature.
Oh, this is remarkable. Where did you find this?
My kitchen. Are you hungry?
Yeah, we could eat. Did you want to eat here, or did you want to go somewhere more quiet?
Is there somewhere more quiet to eat?
I'm sure we could find somewhere.
I'm gonna stick it on the end of one of my horns.
Perfect.
That looks very nice.
Thank you.
We got you something as well. And I pull out the tankard filled with trash.
It's real rough, guys. I'm gonna be honest. As you set it down, like there's a moment where even just holding together, you're like, oh, honey, and then it falls apart. The tankard, while you did mend it, it looks like the the chicken bones have somehow. You rolled a 1. I don't know how this works, but
How did the chicken bones get worse?
you watch as a series of previously unseen.
I heard it in your head.
Tiny maggots, kind of like out of the bones onto the table, and they're kind of moving under the linen. And he's like,
Okay, thank you. So, looks over towards the bar.
That's such an interesting taste. What is that?
I don't know, I just call it drink.
I like drink.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been on a date before, Pretty?
Not in a long time.
When was your last date? Who was she?
Well, when I first came to Marquette.
During this time period, I'm gonna sit here and roleplay this entire date for the next 2 hours, y'all.
Anyway. Pretty.
Looks up, and the rain kind of hits his face a bit, and he kind of just exhales deeply.
Yes.
This has been a wonderful, wonderful night.
I agree.
Thank you for dinner. It was fantastic.
Well, it's quite literally all I do. And I must say, this has been an unexpected pleasure. And I enjoy your company and friendship deeply. But, I just think we're different kinds of people. Please, do not misunderstand. I just... God damn it. I just think you three have a lot of the world before you to see. And, I don't know.
Oh, we can still be friends.
Of course, please come visit.
Any advice that you would have for me? Maybe that something was off, that, you know, for the next time around I could...
He kneels down, his knee kind of splashing into a puddle that kind of scuds off the side, puts his hand on the right, or his right hand onto your left shoulder and gets down to eye level and looks at you with a big grin and goes, "You're wonderful, just how you are. Just not meant to be."
It's okay. It's just hard when you feel something and the other person doesn't. It just happens every time.
It's all right.
Always the bridesmaid. That's okay. That's okay.
I am compelled by each of your adventurous spirits. But, my search continues.
He turned us down.
What?
What?
Holy shit.
Yeah, he wasn't into it.
He didn't, well, it's not that he didn't like us, but he was like, you know, he ended the night by saying, "I respect you. You all are beautiful and the most captivating women I've ever had."
I know, all right.
Yes.
It was very...
Of course. Definitely not.
You probably talked about your adventurous spirit. You ever
That's
use
true,
that?
yeah,
Oh, boy.
sure.
Yeah.
It's not, well, how's it go? It's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
Yes. Was that something like how it went?
Well, he didn't say that. He just wasn't interested in us, I guess.
Wow. And to think, between the three of you, we've got so many different types. Not a single one of you.
I know.
Wow. All those choices, not one.
Well, okay, Dorian.
I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. Everyone teases me. I get to tease every once in a while, right? All right.
Well, at least he didn't string you along.
I'm glad you had,
True.
glad
He
you had
was
fun.
quite
We
the
did have fun, and we got to
That's
see the full
respect.
show, which is something else.
And a delicious meal out of it.
My old crew, the nobodies, we had a job to rob her place. We didn't know who she was. It hardly mattered. It was just grab something, get out. Simple stuff. Didn't go well. Really didn't go well. Long story short, and I'm sure at some point if you want to hear the whole fucking tale, you can buy more liquor. Everyone had to skip town. I got hurt. And she figured out who I was, what I did, and instead of turning me into the authorities, let me pay it off. And I've been doing that for a while. And honestly, it's a good gig. It was fair. She's not rough to work for. Stuff I've done is nothing I'm not proud of. So, like you would say.
How much do you have to work off?
Well, if I can get a bunch of you to agree to do something, that might be the end of it.
How can we just walk in and take a job from her with Dorian, who looks just like his brother?
I don't think she actually knows the particulars. I think she just went out and said, find who's responsible and delight me. It's very her.
But maybe doing a job for her could ingratiate us with her. And
yeah.
This group that you used to work with, the Nobodies, did they, if I might ask, do you resent them for all leaving you?
Absolutely fucking not. I would have done the same.
I thought you said they died.
No.
Maybe I just assumed that, always.
No, they very, very smartly took off. And I would very, very happily took the debt. It's what you do for family, is you fucking take care of them.
Do you know if they're still together?
I do not.
So that was the last you ever saw or heard?
Yep. They did the right thing.
You don't blame them just a little bit?
You know what you get into when you do this. And sometimes the best thing to do is save whoever you can.
So, you were the fall guy.
I took it. Again,
Fall guy
family.
saving a fall guy. I like it.
But I did rob her place.
What'd you get?
You know, I don't know. It was in a box. Never saw it. I actually, technically, I was on lookout. I wasn't really watching.
Wait, so
Oh, just like your brother.
you
The
were
similarities.
hired to break into her house and take something.
Yeah.
You got hurt?
Is that this thing?
Yes, it is.
Oh, no.
How did... Who? What?
Well... Oh, boy. More drink.
Are we on the street? No, we're in the...
No, we're in the back. It's very comfortable.
Beautiful.
We ordered
You
another
up?
round.
All right. That's easy enough.
The rain outside the window, though.
So cozy.
Oh, boy. Back in Bassaris, I had a bunch of people I came up with in a state home called the Graymore State Home. Bunch of kids we took off when we were younger, said fuck off to that place, formed a gang, made a little money doing this and that, a lot of it from Milo, who you met. This job, just like most of them until it wasn't. She has a very, very big house, and we were high up on practically the top floor, and she walked in on us trashing her office. And I don't know what happened after that, because I got hit with some sort of magic force bolt right in the back, went through the window and dropped. I don't know. I would assume, because the next thing I know, they have dragged my pretty much fucked body back to my house, and Milo had done their best, putting me back together without knowing any healing spells or fuck all. Basically with some sort of weird chaos fairy magic bullshit. Who knows? Whatever it did, it worked. It was whatever they had around. And I'm basically fine.
gold is?
Oh yeah, that was actually very specifically. This is what I was supposed to get paid with for that gig. It got melted down. And this is just glass. So, worked out all right.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fucking bitchin' look.
Thank you, I like it.
Yeah, I think you're sort of beautiful.
Me too. Any other questions?
I'm so sorry that happened to you, Ashton.
Shit happens, worse things have happened.
Well, you didn't deserve it, though.
No one deserves anything.
I don't know if trust is the right word, but you expect her not to screw you, right?
We have had a relationship for a very long time, and she's never told me anything that I found out wasn't true, and never sent me to do something she thought I couldn't do, and has been pretty upfront with everything. I mean, she's not a nice person, but...
If you had to guess, the bounty on Dorian's brother, is that principal? Or is that monetary?
With her, probably monetary, but a bit of both. Money doesn't matter to her. She has moods.
I think there's a chance that if we band together and do this thing that you're talking about, pro bono, it could wipe the slate clean.
I think she'd want more. I think she'd want her property back too. I think she'd... She's not somebody who likes to make deals unless she really feels like she's getting her money's worth.
Definitely give us cover for the whisper. What are you doing?
I want, like, just out of his periphery to where he has to, like, turn. He sees a young flower girl.
Oh.
With...
That's nice.
No, that's fucking awful.
With a white cloak, and she's barefoot, and her hair is in her face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Almost like
Right.
Laudna. And she's holding a basket of flowers.
Oh, and she's drenched.
And she's drenched. And she looks up, and her eyes are hollow, and her jaw is missing, and it's just a black void as she reaches out.
Old creepy girls are the worst. No.
The guy turns with the torch and just stands there frozen.
And I make the image go, ah, and rush him.
Oh, God.
He passes out. he just fucking... Like, that was so much at once. And he rolled so low to try and look through that illusion that he just had an immediate, like, panic attack and he's down.
Go.
Thinking where the brow.
I wasn't expecting guests, but... Well... The night seems to be getting more and more interesting, doesn't it? And you now get a glance at the figure as it spins. The face, eyebrowless, the eyes themselves, these dark green, full sclera eyes, almost alien in their elf-like points, in their size. No nose, and the mouth itself doesn't appear to have lips more than it's like a jack-o'-lantern jagged grin that curves up where the ears begin.
Oh, jeez.
What?
I like it.
I love him.
And that's where we're gonna